Pergi live game. Kita main game ni lah.
The Gehenna Stone.
Dungeon 3.
Long time ago. The absolute evil had, in the famous predecessor to this game, subjugated the known world and defeated good. Now, in a world full of blackness and despair, it spent its days sipping cocktails from the skulls of its enemies and forging new plans over a grilled unicorn.
Grilled unicorn.
Unfortunately,
Unicorn
there
kebab.
wasn't much left to forge. A few orc wedges, the occasional trick played on the little snots. There just wasn't anything left to conquer. As the weeks and months passed,
You mean the masalah?
absolute evil grew ever more reticent and seclusive. From time to time, one could hear a slight murmur from the depressed evil's super secret laboratory in the
Secret,
depths
secret.
of the dungeon. Its creatures grew more worried with each
A, B, C, D.
and even started to miss its ingenious evil tricks. It was a somewhat confusing time for them. No beatings, no torture, and no being sent to a senseless death. On the other hand, it was a rather nice change. Eons passed, and the unicorn supply dwindled until suddenly, one
Me, juga si share.
the evil genius evil joyfully burst from its super secret laboratory. It finally had a new goal. An unknown continent, as often found in sequels, lay to the east, sheltered from the wicked evil by naught but a puny little ocean. It immediately had a fleet built. This was so powerful that it covered the horizon from north to south and was manned by the best and most devious evil's command. The fleet set sail for the crossing to this new continent, left the harbor, and sank. Yet
What?
that mattered naught to the couldn't give a hoot about its minions evil. It instructed its goblins and little snots to design an even more powerful fleet. These new ships were gigantic. Loaded with devious evil's second-best creatures, the fleet set out. And that sank as well. The annoyed evil saved his relentless anger towards the shipbuilders for later. Obviously, it would have to take care of the matter itself. With a sigh, it cast a spell and created
A shadow.
of itself. A creature of absolute darkness and evilness. This shadow flew across the water towards the east. There, it would find a vessel, a corruptible being that would subjugate this land in the name of evil. And the shadow had the perfect target in mind.
Kita kena kawal shadow ni ke?
The great paladin Thanos, hero of the
Grafik dia macam apa tu Warcraft 3 so.
fellow. He was visiting the Fatigue library in Tristram with his comrades to see his foster daughter Talia.
Well now, Talia, tell me about your studies. Are you making progress with the writings of the ancient sages?
Yes, dear father, I have thoroughly digested it and have come a step closer to the good. The desire within me to do evil is defeated.
Really? Excellent! I am proud of you, my child. Continue to concentrate on your studies. I must go to Stormbreeze to clear up a few matters. I'll be back soon. In the meantime, my loyal friend Grimly will protect
Terus main nombor 3 nak faham
anything trouble you can turn to him. Isn't that right?
story dia.
Aye, of course, Thanos. I'll keep an eye on the damned elf.
Oh, the damn elf.
got it. You can count on me.
Then I'll see you soon, my friends. May the goddess watch over you, and the light burn eternally.
Bon voyage, dear father. I'll make you so proud of me.
Bon voyage.
Good is good.
Apa semasa Bon voyage? Dia apa game Dungeon 3?
Disgusting phrases like that always leave such a
Ni saya tulis nama dia.
taste in my mouth. These abnormally good heroes, on the other hand, had no inkling of the malignity gathered to the south. One moment a herd of sheep was peacefully grazing, and the next moment, whumph! With a fulminant explosive effect that ate up half our special effects budget, the shadow entered the world. His target, a dark elf caught between good and evil, was very close. As the shadow of the
Game ni macam ni
evil moved through the
Macam nak gerak.
world, all around it died. Plants
Game
withered,
strategi.
animals perished. Sort of like a picnic with my family.
Tapi grafik dia macam Warcraft, macam Dota 1 kan. Macam Warcraft 3
The
grafik dia.
shadow of the far-off evil found itself very, very close to Twistram. It could practically feel its target's presence.
Take these lanterns, men, and let the light of the goddess shine. For the night is dark and full of terrors. And there's a pile of horse poo around here somewhere.
Please, semua kasi like.
I trod in it earlier. For the darkness! I mean, for the light! Sorry. I'm still in training.
Yes, well, that is somewhat suboptimal. Naturally, the shadow of the almighty evil was an incredibly powerful creature. But, well, light was a bit of an issue. It would certainly be wise to stay out of the lantern light. The shadow reached the entrance to Twistram. Fortunately, this one was not closed, but it was brightly lit.
Dia tak ada kena
There
cahaya.
was an unfortunate guard on patrol that the shadow was able to possess, thanks to its incredible powers. As long as it wasn't in the light.
What was that? I think there was something wrong with that last beer.
Unfortunately, the shadow's possession only lasted a short while before the guard was able to free himself. Still,
Nanti
it
akan
was
keluar
hard enough
dungeon
to get
4.
past the gate.
Berapa hari bulan saya tak ingat dah.
The shadow's target was
Minggu depan dah
close.
semua. Lepas saya main ni.
Talia, the dark elf. Soon she would fight on
Kita
the
kena
side
rasuk
of
perempuan tu.
evil.
Kita kena rasa perempuan ni.
May the goddess be with you, my friends. It will soon be time to open the orphanage in the fatiguing library. Come to the big square and join in the festivities.
Well, I don't know. I had actually kind of planned to spend the evening in the bathhouse.
Upon you, and let us experience this exhilarating spectacle in the big square together. Follow me, my friends, for evil, the light.
Oh, evil.
Keep the light burning bright, for the night is dark and full of terrors or errors or something like that.
Main Talia. Rasa perempuan ni. Sebab kita tak boleh lalu dekat cahaya, kita kena tumpang badan orang. Mana benda tu? Baru pening.
In the distance, one could hear the unbearably good bells of a church. They must be marking the opening of the orphanage in the fatiguing library. Heroes with lanterns began to stream in that direction. The crossing on a red signal evil shadow swore, or would have if it had a mouth,
Hey.
and tried to avoid the lanterns as much as possible.
Ambil jalan.
In the fatiguing library for our goddess, and in the name of my father Tanos, I'm glad
Masa badan
to
ni
see
ke?
so many of you here of your own
Mana boleh?
free will.
Ambil. Alamak. Macam ni. Ada kepok. No, sini lah. Ni kena rasa perempuan ni.
Finally, the time had come, and the shadow of the past.
My dear father would be very proud were he with us today. He would be overjoyed to see us give the young and the needy a place to live and thrive. That's why I'm happy to take this orphanage and destroy it utterly.
Actually.
All of you with it.
What did she say?
Die!
Eliminate tourist tram population.
I'll tear you to pieces.
Automatic ke?
I feel the power within me.
Oh, kuat gitu.
It's over 9,000.
It's over 9,000. Apa Dragon Ball apa? Dragon Ball
Of the Dark Elves,
reference.
she immediately began to unleash these powers of chaos upon the world.
I will kill you all.
Ni kalau main pakai mouse macam Ben. Pakai controller susah sikit nak aiming.
The Dark Elf raged through Twistrom's inexperienced guards. She thereby built up a tremendous inner energy, which she released into the world as a focus beam, while screaming Kamehameha!
Kamehameha.
Meanwhile, in the fatiguing library, they waited eagerly with coffee and cake for Talia to show up and open the new orphanage. The energy beam hit the cake with a resounding zap and reduced it to ashes.
Kek
Oh,
je.
yes, and the rest of the building and everyone inside it as well.
Oh, okay.
The narcissistic evil patted itself on the shoulder for this. Or it would have, but the metal armor always made such a terrible clunking noise when it tried. But then again, that's what little snots are for. Obviously, the dispatch shadow had found a perfect vessel in the Dark Elf. Talia had already earned the title of Employee of the Month, with the utter destruction of the fatiguing library, as well as half of Twistrom. The destruction of an orphanage and the bombardment of innocent citizens with magic
Nangis.
missiles
Apa muka dia?
immediately made her the minion-wasting evil's new favorite henchman.
Berjuling.
Her evil deeds complete, Talia withdrew into the vaults beneath the ruins of the fatiguing library. There, between the slaughterhouse and mad Archbishop Lazarus's apartments, she prepared to create something powerful in the name of the absolutely ultimately evil. A dungeon heart. The
Ni kita boleh bina dungeon.
dungeon's power.
Boleh buat base.
Far away, Paladin of Light and Talia's former mentor, Tanos, was on his way to the Empire's capital
Seminar
of
tutorial.
Stormbreeze. Naive and trusting as he was whistling
Apa tu, dinosaur?
to himself with no
Naga.
inkling of his foster daughter's dark deeds. Though he was aware that as a dark elf, she always had a core of evil in her. He had hoped to defeat it through religious indoctrination with ancient mad writings. Well, old bean, you thought wrong.
Ayah dia kecewa anak dia jahat.
The Gehenna Stones. Up.
Sebab anak dia dark elf memang ada sifat jahat dalam diri dia. Dia kena rasuk pula.
Twistrom looked like the leftovers from a heavy metal concert.
What? What have I done? Oh no! I've fallen to evil again. Father will be beside himself. He was right when he said, you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Although, in a way, it was fun to be evil. Burning things, pillaging, and showing those nasty goody two-shoes where the hammer hangs. They just look down at me anyway. My revenge will be terrible.
Terrible.
While Talia was delivering a typical fearless monologue, something happened around her. From the depths arose a pulsating crystal, filled with the magic-savvy evil's power. A dungeon heart. Not to be confused with those dungeon hearts from other games. We don't want to be sued again.
Hello, greetings. What seems to be your boggle?
Secret mental messages were exchanged between Talia and the mentally savvy evil's crystal. We could explain this in detail at this point, but that would require a 3-hour monologue on my part, and I am definitely not being paid enough for that.
Right then.
Announcer ni macam Deadpool kan.
Father's henchmen never liked me anyway.
Dia break
Always insulted
fourth
me,
wall.
pointy-eared. It's time for my well-deserved revenge.
Game logic internalizing evil had given Talia an assignment. Out there on the surface were shamelessly good places in urgent need of destruction.
Nah, no problem. I'll take care of it. I am an evil army.
Naturally, the strategically well-versed evil did not send its new general into battle alone. A dungeon had to be built, and creatures hired to provide her with
Itu
a
mulut besar
powerful
habis ni.
army. Of course, the sophisticatedly thinking evil already knew which way the wind blew in a dungeon. However, should it be hit by short-term memory loss, it could effortlessly look up things in the fabulous almanac.
Mana kau bina aku ni? Binalah aku bayar gaji kau. Bina.
The grandiose evil's helpers had not been idle. Well, they hadn't exhausted themselves either, but anyway, there were now some research projects the researching evil could pursue. The new improved research menu, TM, was now available.
Zombie.
The bustling evil had discovered a room in the underground.
Oh ni, dapat lagi. Oh dia ambil buku tu.
The new improved research menu, TM, opened and gave an overview of currently available technologies. At the moment, the selection was still limited, but that would change. After all, this evil crusade had only just begun.
Bukan. Mimin. Nanti game ni keluar yang nombor 4 dekat Game Pass. Boleh try. Dia boleh buat. Besar gila Amri. Berapa dua.
Who do you want dead?
Gila tak ada ni. Tak ada gila.
Blinding beams of light met the dauntless evil's creatures. They briefly squinted at the disgusting brightness. Finally, they grinned, satisfied. At last, they were able to carry the battle to the good people and were not limited to protecting themselves in a dungeon. As is the case with other representatives of the genre, the armies of evil reached one of those disgustingly good places that had survived the destruction of Twistram. The ice-cold hand, I mean evil, would deal with it immediately.
Yang tu buat lah. Ni benda ni gila ni. Hadi, terima kasih.
The little town of good was destroyed and turned into a hotbed of evilness. Rocks formed on the surface and something
Kita lagi berapa sekali?
evil.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This evilness, in a practical spherical form, was the sweet lifeblood which flowed through the personified evil's veins,
Dah di sini tak boleh lah.
stimulated the armies of evil, and swelled their power. All this lofty blah blah without any impact on the game aside, it was another resource primarily or exclusively used for more powerful research. Delicious evilness flowed into the dungeon hearts and filled it with power.
Alamak, kenapa kau pergi ni? Lalu je lah sini.
Available, which would help the dungeon to even greater power.
Tak buat ke?
The impatient evil immediately began to research something.
Yeah, what is going on here? I feel disturbance in the force.
The deeds of the conspicuous evil and its henchmen had not gone unnoticed. As a matter of fact, even a blind man could see the destruction they left behind them. As idiotic heroes do, they sent out a small patrol to scout the area.
Move out, men. Have a look around and report back to me. While I would love to accompany you myself, I'm currently teaching myself to play the ukulele.
Nanti ada orang serang. Jadi kita kena siap-siap askar untuk jaga base. Ni jangan ambil ni. Ratu tak lupa. Kita boleh buat lagi 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ratu tu tak duit pula. Mana askar?
Wasn't that the Staggering Pony Tavern? By the goddess.
Ni dia boleh hilang dia.
Roast pork there.
Kita nampak orang je. Ada 3 je askar. Mati semua. Protect ni, protect.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Hey, where does this lead? We should take a closer look.
The first
Kita
hero
punya base kena
had
serang.
discovered the not-so-well-hidden evil's dungeon and now entered its depths. Of course, the insidious evil had already prepared a despicable reception for them. At least I hope so.
Even if that's not the case, I will kill these ridiculous do-gooders myself. They will pay for mocking me over the years. Wait a minute. What am I saying? Those are my friends. How can I plan their deaths?
Talia had chosen an extremely unfavorable time for moral doubts. Luckily,
Alam.
evil dark elf heritage prevailed. Hey, Talia, you're evil. So act like it.
What? Oh, yeah. Okay. Kill them all!
Alamak, mati semua. Semua orang ni je. Ada lagi 2.
I knew you'd need me.
Kalau mati jadi apa? Fail ke?
God, hey! Yeah?
Ni nak kena research ni healer ni.
The progress addicted evil had unlocked some new research and immediately set about trying it out.
Kena beli tempat makan ni, nanti orang lapar. Banyak duit sini.
Payday.
Huh? The armies of evil here? Damn it all, how did that happen? Time to call out the heavy guns. Right, men, get ready to attack in waves. Excuse me, sir. Wouldn't it make more sense if we attacked all at once? Where's the fun in that? Wave after wave, that's a strategy for real.
Bunuh dia.
Thanks to the enemy's limited tactical finesse, their destruction was virtually unavoidable. So it was
Mati.
time to decorate for the victory celebration, to get the beer and hire the orc dancers. Okay, maybe not orcs. I shudder at the thought.
They're going to be child's play. Leave them to me. I mean, hold them back and let them hit you while I deal with them.
Duit. Mana kita punya leader? Mana mati tak duduk lagi. Macam mana nak hidup ni? Perfect with a little gold.
I'm
Ah, okay.
back.
Banyak bos kau ni.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Ada enemy dalam dungeon. Masuk balik.
Everything good
Hey,
must die.
wasn't that Vinny's vegan cuisine? Oh well, no real loss there.
Bye-bye, baby. Thanos must...
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Take me to the enemy.
Pukul lah. Lapar. Ngantuk.
The absolute evil. I knew you'd need me.
Banyak gelas kau bawa 1, 2, 3, 9, 11. Ni bunuh ni, gunner. Mana kau ajar siap. Tak nak ambil buat ni ke? Ambil lah seorang. Kita nak pergi sini. Apa tu? Apa ni? Ivan, waalaikumsalam. Dia apa tu nama dekat atas tu? Dungeon Tree. Dia lebih kurang macam Warcraft lah. Kalau Dota kan kita kawal seorang je, macam Warcraft lah. Warcraft 3.
Second island of the good was mercilessly overrun by the strategically savvy evil's hordes and turned into an evil island. Soon, more of that exquisite evilness would be bubbling to the surface. Excellent. Even better than in Dungeons 2.
Main dekat Xbox.
Fantastic add-on or anything.
Dekat Xbox. Pelik sikit button pakai controller. Apa ni? Macam mana sebelah sana? Oh, ada lambatan. Saya minat juga main game macam ni. Game strategi. Macam rumah ni. Senang sikit, ada healer, askar tak mati. Alamak. Enemy enter dungeon. Dah lah, aku tak ada askar ni. Macam nak buat Sekejap. Kita bersama lagi dulu.
Your dungeon heart is under attack.
Dalam dia. Cukup ke dua orang jalan tu? Tak boleh semua banyak dah, tak ada ruang.
Destroyed. Victory is ours. Evil is victorious. Good thing I switched sides.
And so it was that the good camp was destroyed by the battle-wise evil's army. Now
Macam nak
it's time
extract
to
semua?
cover all of the good islands, but that would be a cakewalk. Easy as stealing candy from a baby. Candy from a baby? Simple. My ass. Ever tried it? The screaming and crying and fetching their parents and family as reinforcements, and those little beasts bite pretty damn hard. Not that I have any personal experience, of course.
The ultimate, chaotic, absolute, whatever evil will be happy. I am. Father is gonna be so angry. Do you really know what you're doing? You wanted to be good. You had dedicated yourself to the light. Stop and really think about your deeds.
Can you please just stop with the golem thing? We already had too many Lord of the Rings gags in the last 2 games. Enough is enough.
Yeah, exactly. Just shut it, good me.
Talia and the destructive Evil's army had succeeded in destroying Twistrum and the surrounding area. Good no longer existed in this land.
Oi! What the hell happened here?
Apparently, not quite all of the good guys were defeated. The Dwarven King Grimly, an old drinking buddy of Tanos the Paladin, was just touring the country with his exorbitantly large army to ensure everything was in order. Thank God, the foresighted evil had provided for this contingency. The Dungeon Heart was charged with evilness and enough energy to act as a teleporter. For Talia, of course.
Ooh, good. Then all the best, brave warriors, and stop them! Right! I'm out of here.
With a plop, Talia dissipated and disappeared to a faraway and safe place. The rest of the sacrificing evil's creatures looked astonished as their general fled, but only for a moment, as they already found themselves facing an unpleasant army of good.
This is the work of that damn pointy-eared wench.
Pointy
I
ear.
always warned Thanos that those miserable dark elves couldn't be trusted. Criminals, the lot of them. But enough is enough. I'm going to find that shifty wench and use her ears as bookmarks.
Eh.
After her hasty departure, Talia now found herself a few kilometers, or miles, yards, or stone throws, depending on whatever crazy units are used where you are. She had managed to escape Grimly's forces, even if 1 or 2 evil creatures had to die. But hey, that comes with the job. The incredibly foresighted evil hadn't brought Talia here for nothing. The ancient Gehenna stones were nearby. Tanos once banished some demonic minions to hell and used these ancient magic relics to seal them there. Unfortunately, it was unclear how these seals could be broken.
I was there back in the day
Faham ke
when
the
Thanos
Gremlin Stone?
banished the demons
situ.
and sealed the stones.
Ni base kita tadi ke?
I can open them, but should I really do it? These unearthly beings terrorize the land and... Oh, shut up, good Talia!
So, you know how to open the seal. Excellent. Devious evil is obviously nobody's fool. It all feels like a real plan.
I just have to get through to the seals. Then I can open them. But I need protection from the elemental guardians while I do so.
Okay, that should be doable. Get Talia to the seals, guard her while she opens them. First, however, it would definitely be a good idea to build a powerful dungeon in order to be prepared for any heroes stationed in the area.
Kena buat base ni. Apa ni? Workshop. Workshop untuk apa? Produce, store, and but it is not. Create or mat. Dekat dalam workshop je boleh kan? Nak duit. Ada apa benda lagi kita boleh research? Boleh spell.
A vortex could now be built. This excellent room makes it possible to create direct access to hell by means of teleportation or the gun from Portal in order to hire funny, or sometimes not so funny, demons. The very curious evil soon began to build one of these vortexes.
Kenapa tak boleh kat sini? Ada batu. Kan kalau bina ni kan orang lapar lah apalah. Mana ni?
There were disgustingly good places near the dungeon, which would look much better as islands of evilness instead, especially since that evilness could be used for new technologies.
Build a
What's
vortex.
that unbearable place doing right in front of my dungeon? Disgusting!
Disgusting.
Creatures advance! Destroy that thing!
Ya, sabarlah aku nak bina base dulu.
To do that, Talia. Shouldn't we sit down in a circle and talk about it one more time? Are you still here?
Gat dulu.
Honestly, can't you see I'm busy destroying everything that is good? I don't have time for this disassociative identity order nonsense.
Stop doing the Therese and Jeanette thing.
Macam mana nak buat spell? Macam mana nak bina spell? Ni ke? Oh, ni peta yang tak boleh pun sama spell. Oh ni ke? Oh, bukan. Oh ni tempat makan. Kantin. Nanti diorang mogok kalau tak ada tempat makan.
It's payday.
There's something funny going on around here. My knee is itching where I caught that arrow. Men, check it out.
The presence of Talia and the conspicuous evil's army had not gone undiscovered, and the first
There must have been
evil
some.
heroes were already on their way to the dungeon.
Oh my god.
We will of course welcome them appropriately.
Betul.
You lazy dung beetles, get ready! You always have to be so unfriendly.
Ada orang nak serang base kita ke?
Really? Can't we just talk about this? I know this really good psychiatrist and... Don't force me to hit myself!
Yes. As our protagonist sank into one of her disputes with herself, the heroes spread across the surface.
Efficiency 90%. Maksudnya? Macam mana nak buat spell?
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Oh. Waduh. Aduh. Protect the base, boys. Kita tak research lagi yang ular tu. Yang healer tu. Oh Allah tak. Tak ada api ni. Tak boleh save, tak ada api. Oh ni ke? Ni ke? Bukan. General room, fort room, demon room, vortex, lecture hall. Diorang tidur dalam ni ke? Alah, diorang tidur dalam ni. Makan, ke sini ada makan di kantin ni, pergilah. Saya makan semua. Tidur kat sini. Kita kena pergi serang ni nak dapatkan api tu. Banyak duit. Jom pergi serang. Macam nak select all unit. Arti.
Who do you want killed?
Arti bawah. Ini tu nak dapatkan.
And stay down. He's not gonna get up.
Oh, yang kurus tu je boleh masuk. Kita kena pecahkan ni. Mana gana ni? Annoying. Siut. Mana gana ni? Dia kena stun lah. Pasal dia mati. Sampai ni. Alamak, mati. Mati.
Evil is unstoppable.
Ambil. Oh, bahaya. Jangan ada depan ni. Oh, dia aim kita lah. Tinggal dua je, sekarang mati semua.
It's payday.
Benda apa? Oh. Yes sir. Tinggal satu je Askar. Tinggal satu je goblin. Mati semua siut. Mana nak dapat api ni?
God, hey!
Cakap apa nak select tanya? Atas. Dia kejar.
Men, take a look at this. There's something strange going on here.
A local patrol unhappily stumbled into the area of the Gehenna Stones. They wouldn't leave without a fight, just the way I like it.
Just the way I like it.
Wait a moment, I just said that. Are you trying to steal my lucrative narrator contract? Back off!
Back off.
I know where your car is.
The first Gehenna stone is very close. Soon I will destroy it. Thanos will be beside himself.
Apparently, there were a few elemental guardians who were not particularly
Yes, you can
pleased with
see that.
someone fooling with the stones. They threateningly turned towards Talia. Of course, the defense-orientated evil would protect her at all costs.
Ada batu jaga. Berapa lama yang benda ni?
What are you doing? Why did you turn back to evil?
Father, Father,
Goblin dia ekor je jaga. Goblin yang bola sip. Tapi goblin level 3 tak boleh kuat. Protect me, Goblin.
Shut it, you weak.
Boleh bapak kita ke ni?
Thanos, you and your minions always look down on me. Grimly insulted me without you ever saying a word. You drove me to this.
My child, that is not true. Look inside yourself. There's
This
still
is
a
okay.
spark of good there. Let it guide you.
Alamak, mati ke?
And not this.
Whoops! Looks like I accidentally tripped on a cable or something. Unfortunately,
Alah, macam mana ni tak ada?
could not continue.
Askar tadi nak protect. Mati.
What a pity. Undeterred,
Ya je lah.
Talia continued to work on breaking the stone seal. With a rattle, Talia went down.
Okay.
The inattentive evil had failed to protect her properly. Luckily, it could take another try.
Oh, tak apa. Tak boleh buat healer lah. 500 mana ni?
I'm back. Jack. Help! Yeah?
Mana tadi kita serang dari sini kan? Banyak batu jaga. Tapi kali ni kita ada banyak askar. Kita akan belah mana tu. Oh, sini ke nak dapatkan api tu. Macam ni dapat api. Api tu boleh buat healer.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Are you kidding me?
Delicious evilness dribbled into the thereupon feasting evil's dungeon. This could be immediately sacrificed to the excellent idea of completing 1 or 2 new research projects. The dungeon heart is being attacked.
Jaga, protect. Susah sebab tak ada healer. Kalau tak aku nak pecahkan ni.
To nobody's surprise, the elemental guardians once again appeared on the scene, wanting to kill Talia.
Talia, what are you doing? Why did you turn back to evil?
Father, I don't know. I keep trying to turn back to good, but a part of me, God, just shut it, you weakling. Thanos,
Dia macam ada dua
you and
personality.
your minions always look down on me. Grimly insulted me without you ever saying a word. You drove me to this.
My child, that is not true. Look inside yourself. There's still a spark of good
Lama ni nak baca benda ni.
inside you. And not this.
Whoops! Looks like I accidentally tripped on a cable or something. Unfortunately, Thanos could not continue to talk to Talia. What a pity. Undeterred, Talia
Baguslah demon ni dia tengok jauh.
the
Shoot.
seal.
Huh? What? Oh, yes, of course. Ha. Soon the
Ah, baru nak masuk base kita lah.
broken.
Wow.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Healer boleh buat tak? Boleh, nice. Boleh dia tu.
The dungeon heart is being attacked.
Lama je. Oh, ada masa dekat atas tu. Tak nampak.
It's done.
Nice.
The seal is broken. Oh, what have I done? May the goddess forgive me. Are you still here? Oh, come on. Can't you pour your heart out somewhere else?
While Talia was occupied with herself, again, the seal was completely broken.
Kan negara dia bahaya masuk cannon ni.
Strange world opened in the dungeon. From them, a few extremely committed demons immediately sprang, ready to serve the releasing from exile evil. The Gehenna stones contained a ruthless and mighty magic that not only supplied the dungeon with mana, but was also very dangerous.
Mana?
It was no problem for the danger-loving evil, as it was far away. Besides, the magic was only supposed to affect the heroes. With the patience of a fox, the insidious evil now waited for a few heroes to test this ruthless and powerful magic on a few unsuspecting guinea pigs at the cost of a little mana. As with the first stone,
Oh, 2 minit.
came to life to attack Talia. In its wisdom, the four-sided evil had already prepared for this. Let's hope so anyway.
What the hell bro, sini lah. Jaga aku.
Talia, please, stop doing this. Return to the light. It took me many years, and I had to reload many previous save games before I finally managed to banish all the demons.
Father,
This is a many same game.
but the evil, it's so strong.
Fight it, my child.
Don't forget that this stinker kept you locked up in a
Stinker?
place that isn't called the fatiguing library for nothing for the last few years, and that his best friend is a dwarf who hates all elves. I know the narrator should normally be neutral and stay out of the story, but this guy's interjections are getting on my nerves when he's hundreds of miles away.
Right. You're not my father. You just took advantage of me. You claim to be an honest, decent paladin of good, and yet you allowed me to be mocked and insulted. I'm done with you.
Once Talia had
Kenapa?
returned to her
Notification,
true
kenapa?
nature, she ignored Thanos and turned back to the
Under attack?
stones.
This way, hobbits! I mean, evil creatures!
Okay, kena.
Follow me!
Protect lah. 15 saat lagi, come on. Goblin, do your job, bro.
Done. The seal is broken.
Talia had conquered another Gehenna stone. This time, even without an extended dialogue with her split personality.
Well, actually, I was about to...
Good grief, just shut up. Where were we? Oh, yes. Once again, a huge
Mati
jet of
ni.
mana shot into the sky.
Apa tu, kita ada banyak risau.
Whether it led to the Winchester brothers, Buffers, Charmed, or whatever universe, demons ready to kill jumped out. As usual in good games which still have some game time to fill, there was yet a third stone to be conquered. Talia was already on her way.
Dia benda apa ni? Creature to guard duty, guard room. Oh, okay.
Energy grows stronger.
Macam mana aku nak L? Oh ni.
Payday.
I've been resurrected. Thank you.
Kita perlukan healer. Perlukan dalam I don't know 3 4 2 habis. Kita boleh fill lagi 5. Betul. Kerja ada sikit je, dia dapat orang. Goblin tidur kat mana? Ada 4 je katil. Oh, duit dah habis dah ke? Patutlah tak ada duit. Kita dah kehabisan duit tu pun. Padahal dia tak bergerak pun. Saya ada banyak duit kot tu ni. Kita kehabisan duit lah, duit dah habis. Korek. Jangan banyakkan duit sini. Korek ni free ke? Tak payah bayar ke korek ni?
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Apa pula masuk dungeon aku ni? Lawan.
Some new research projects are available for new rooms. I already mentioned this, but it may have been blocked.
Ramai kena jaga.
Evil's earwax.
Aku tengah cari duit ni, tak ada duit. Mana ya? Oh, sini. Tak ada duit yang besar aku. Cukup aku 200,800 ni. Nak buat askar ni, nak pergi serang habis orang. Lagi 4 orang, lagi 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kita pergi serang. Bapak ramai. Ni ramai sangat ni. Simpanlah berapa orang dekat base. 2, 3, 4. Ramai sangat ke bawah ni. Ada nak masuk base kita lah. Wah, jom nak masuk base kita sini. Berapa ramai. Jaga demon, jaga demon. Demon dia mal, siut. Apa benda tu? Ni kita nak pergi sini, nak tangkap ni. Ada seorang mogok. Buat lapar kot. Alamak. Lari gila lari.
The Gehenna Stone's magic was ready for a new, hopefully deadly attack. The third Gehenna Stone was very close, and a third time, the Guardians rose to prevent Talia from fumbling with the Gehenna Stone. Who would have thought?
Protect.
Talia, I beg you.
What? You again? This chap's appearing for the third time already. What is he? The God's damn spirit of Christmas or something? Just shut up and let us get on with the game.
But
That's enough! She's not coming back to you. Get it? I reckon that after another 15 or 16 missions, she's going to beat the ever-loving crap out of you. But my God, you just don't quit, do you? Okay. Talia, your job.
Shut up, Thanos. Can I say something here?
No.
Alamak, tak dapat je ni, ramai mati. Banyaknya.
Enemies have entered the dungeon. The Gehenna Stone's magic was ready for a new, hopefully deadly attack.
Alah.
Talia bit the dust. The incompetent evil had once again failed to protect her while she tried to work on one of the Gehenna Stones.
Balik. Banyak je dia tak dapat, so kena bawa lagi ramai. Duit tak ada. ada duit sangat ni, miskin.
Uh-oh, a spider nest has been unearthed.
Spider nest?
There are countless spiders pouring out of a room that was accidentally unearthed. Disgusting.
What?
Nothing can stop me.
Oh ni ke? Oh ni spider nest ni. Okay deh.
To the hero!
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Tembok lah. Katil tak cukup.
Defend the dungeon heart.
Katil ni ambil berapa banyak ruang? 4 ni. Kita kena bina masalah lagi ni. Nak buat katil ni. Pakai tu kot. Pakai ni. Pakai demon. Demon ni pakai duit juga.
Evil is unstoppable!
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Alah, siapa pula masuk dungeon ni? Sibuk lah aku nak buat benda ni lama-lama ni. Jangan. Banyak duit dalam ni. Orang lapar tapi makanan tak ada. Duit tak ada, makanan tak ada. Apa ni? Diamond Veil Infinity. What? Diamond Veil apa? Duit ke? Dia dah sampai ujung rasa. Duit ni. Oh. Sama ada nak buat pasal ni. Oh tak ada duit, tak cukup duit. Tak cukup duit. Kecil. Mana pekerja aku ni? Cik Lempak dia. Tadi buat kerja. Tak nak tu, dia cancel. Alah. Ni. Duit ke? Nice. Tak ada pun duit. Infinity lah tu. Kita kehabisan duit sekarang ni. Tak boleh nak bina sangat. Barulah kita boleh besarkan bilik ni. Kita dah banyak duit. Ini susah. Macam nak pecahkan ni? X. Ni nak buat ke mana duit ni? Oh, sebab sibuk lah enemy ni. Handle dong. Sebab bilik jauh sangat. Bilik ni. Dia kena dekat dengan dinding kan. Baru dia jadi bilik kan. Macam nak cancel. Buat dalam susah. Tak adalah diorang nak jalan jauh sangat. Duit dah banyak ni, tak perlu. Bilik atas karun.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Oh my god, bro. Relax. Katil kita ada berapa? Tak ada katil pun, macam mana bina katil? Dia automatik ke? Kau kena pergi ni. Construction. Here you will find all the room related to the hood, such as hideout, recruit room and arena. Macam mana nak buat katil? Kenapa aku buat musuh-musuh tak ada katil pun ada 5 je katil. Dah apa macam ni? Kenapa dia menyala macam ni?
It's payday.
Ada banyak ni. Tak cukup duit. 500 cepat. Kenapa dia berkurang ni? Oh, diorang nak buat katil. Patutlah. Mana naskah aku? Protect the base. Mana naskah aku?
Your dungeon
Oh my
is
God.
under attack.
Saya kena suruh diorang jalan sendiri. Banyak gila katil. Mungkin tadi tak ada duit kau nak bina katil ni. Kantin kecil gila. Biar dah nak habis ni. Nak bina healer seorang lagi, lepas tu kita pergi seram base. Aku bawa banyak gila ni. Kalah juga tak tahu lah.
I am the queen of evil.
Ni nak capture benda ni kena bertahan 2 minit. Ya malah aku layan benda ni. Capture.
To nobody's surprise, the elemental guardians once again appeared on the scene, wanting to kill Talia.
Talia, I beg you.
What? You again? This chap's appearing for the 3rd time already. What is he? The God's damn spirit of Christmas or something? Just
God
shut
damn
up and let's
spirit
get
of
on with the
Christmas.
game. But that's enough. She's not coming back to
Dota ke
you.
bukan?
I reckon
Dungeon
after
3.
15 or 16 missions, she
Grafik dia
better
macam
beat the
Dota kan?
ever-loving crap out of you. But my God, you just don't quit, do you? Okay. Talia, your job.
Shut up, Thanos. Can I say something?
Alamak, ada orang masuk base. Alamak, tu nampak ni. Askar kita semua kat bawah.
In your dungeon.
Oh, terlepas ekor. Okey, mati. Dapat ni 19 saat je. Banyak lagi askar.
Stones pulsed with magic. Their spell was once again available.
Finally, the last seal has
Yeah.
been broken. Death to all that is good. Power to evil.
Build a tinker cave.
Talia had conquered another of the Gehenna stones. Mana into the sky, demons out of the portal, blah blah blah, and so on. You know the score. Now, only the last of the Gehenna stones had to be taken.
Wait a minute, didn't you say a total of 3 stones? That was the 3rd stone already.
No, you're wrong about that.
Alamak, ada orang
No,
masuk
I
base.
am not wrong. You said every good game has 3 goals.
I also said any good game.
True. Not much to say to that. Then it's off to number 4.
Ada lagi satu. Apa tu buku? Mana buku? Buku tu apa? XP ke?
The Gehenna Henna stones pulsed with magic.
Dia kenapa berhenti?
Their spell was once again available.
Jom lah, kau buat apa?
Evil will triumph.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Alamak. Sibuklah masuk dungeon.
Everything
Dapat achievement. Dah. Capture ni. Apa tu? Notification. Disedak Oh, dapat lihat benda baru ke?
The Henna stone's magic was ready for a new, hopefully deadly attack.
Mati lah, gerak lah. Bill,
Normally, all good things come in threes.
Oh, apa dia?
But after 4 stones, I will try one last time to bring you to your senses.
Dia gaduh dengan bapak sendiri ke?
Stop what you are doing and return to good. Together we can wipe evil from the face of the earth.
Father, never! I will be the queen of evil and destroy all that is good!
These words should make everything crystal clear.
Giant Stone Bing.
The last stone. Unfortunately, an unsightly rock pile blocked the way to the 4th stone and had to be cleared out of the way.
Tak berat benda muda.
Stone unturned to work in a bit more game time, am I right? Very commendable.
Kena pakai spell ke? Tak ada effect sih.
This rock heap was tougher than expected and... What the...
Oh, what? Who woke me up? Was it you?
Was it you? My children are all dead. You will pay for that. I will crush you.
Okay, I didn't see that coming. Of course, the anticipating evil had already expected something like this and plunged into the fight well prepared.
Mogok tak ada makanan. Kantin kecil sangat lah. Kena buat kantin besar sikit. Mana kantin ni? Oh, ni. Tak ada makanan. Banyak mogok, lapar, makanan tak ada.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Lagi dia goblin buat kerja. Aku bawa berapa besar. Mana taskar juga kan. Oh. Malah bila? What?
With a menacing crunch, the huge stone monster hit the ground. The stone-hewing evil
Oh,
triumphed.
batu tu dia jaga.
It debated having a new bathroom built from the remains. Taking the fourth stone was now child's play. So easy, in fact, that we'll just cover it in a short cutscene and spare you all that annoying clicking.
Annoying
All the
clicking.
seals had now been broken, and the demons thirsted to unleash chaos, destruction, and folk music upon the world at the ultimate evil's side. Okay, maybe I made that last point out. Grimly was still searching for the Dark Elf and the evil around her. On the other hand, she had asserted herself against her father Thanos and resisted the forces of good. But by the
Thanos.
time his spies, much to their horror, found the Gehenna stones destroyed, the inconspicuous evil's army had already moved on.
Hey, lepas 52 minit. Berapa lama? 52 minit, gila.
Ash Spring Swamplands, while Grimly Hammer Hands
Kena cari tu, kena cari duit kat bawah. Baru sedap buat kerja so. Kena cari infinite punya duit kan.
Grimly's scouts took the trouble to turn every stone in their search for Talia, and I mean that literally. She was marching towards the town of Steelsmith, the seat of the Dwarven King. However, after a not in the least bit subtle hint from the not at all tactful evil, she had taken a little detour through the Ash Spring Swamplands. Here, the ancient, cursed bones of long-forgotten soldiers lay uneasy in their graves, waiting only for the necessary nudge to finally rise and play the Talking Dead, or whatever it's called. Unfortunately, and of course purely coincidentally, Grimly, the racist Dwarven King, was also currently in Ash Spring.
Aye, chop more wood. I don't have enough resources. I want to build a barracks to hire knights and foot soldiers. I also need some for these palisades. Which idiot is responsible for this, please? My right toe could build a better defense on its own. Now, fix it. And over there, we'll build a watchtower. Or two.
Baru bos tahu pula.
Grimly is here.
Breakthrough X-Men Defense. Discreet X-Men
I'll
Graveyard.
beat every single God's-damned prejudice out of that bearded drunk's alcohol-soaked
Dia pakai
carcass.
vortex.
And some of these undead wannabes lying
Dia
around
dia
here
pula
in
ni
their
intern.
graves
What dia do
are going to
intern?
help me. Let's see how that drunken idiot likes facing a
Dia
few
apa?
brain-hungry zombies.
Kantin.
Not that he needs to be afraid with that little bird brain of his. Talia? Are you sure
Ada 14,000 je
you
duit.
consider? Undead? How low have we sunk? Ugh. Are you still there? I thought I'd finally seen the last of you in the previous mission. Anyway, shut up and
Shut
let me
up.
work. I must raise the living dead.
So in order to start the Night of the Living Dead, our protagonist, the currently eating a chicken leg evil's envoy, had to reach the region's largest cemeteries and recruit their undead.
Seri ada, workshop tak ada. Kita kena bina workshop.
A room has been excavated in the underground.
Oh. Macam mana ni? Nak bawa pergi mana? Oh, bilik vortex tak ada kan? Bilik vortex simpan mana ni?
One of the lucky evil's little snots had discovered a hidden arcanium.
Hmm.
Here, demons could create valuable mana, which on the one hand, they themselves needed, while on the other, could also be used for powerful spells.
Oh, ni tu. Sekejap lah, aku macam pening lagi ni, tak tahu buat apa.
And so it was that the first demon began to generate powerful mana in the Arcanium. Ah, delicious mana. I like to spread it on my Sunday morning croissant as my wife
Croissant.
offers me a cup of tea and massages my feet as I open the newspaper to the obituaries. But back to the subject. Mana was also important to the couldn't care less about Sunday morning croissants evil because, on the one hand, his higher level demons loved the stuff, and on the other hand, it could be used to cast powerful spells. Of course, the excited evil couldn't wait to promptly try it out.
Croissant. Ni nak buat apa dia? Oh ni. Oh. Research. Ni kena nak bina ni, nak bina aquarium. Aquarium kat sini kan? Aku tak payah bina, kita nak bina ni. Bukan hot room. Ni workshop. Macam kita dah ada ni. Workshop besar-besar ni.
Payday.
Kat mana tempat duit? Kan best kalau kita boleh nampak kat mana duit. Sebab dia ada ni apa? 11k ni. Kalau habis dah habis lah. Kena benda armor ni tak ada armor dia. Mana entrance ni? Berapa ni? 1.3.6/5.
I knew it. That damn pointy-eared wench is sneaking around here somewhere. Let's go, men. Double the watches and leave something for me.
You have no chance against me and the ultimate evil.
The ultimate
Suck
evil.
your beer breath all the way down into my dungeon, you drunken shrimp.
Spread out and find her.
The presence of the inconspicuous as a rainbow-colored dog evil's army was no longer a secret. In fact, it was amazing
So
it
bilik
had
ni
served
buat
the
so-
warriors of good for so long. Well, their leader was a dwarf and he had lots of beer, but I digress.
Mana bekerja aku ramai-ramai ni?
Defenses are
Oh,
ready.
patutlah bekerja 5 orang je. Patut slow. ada 10 orang. Buat kerja, buat kerja. Apa ni? 6 ni. Duit tak ada lah.
Enemies have entered
Alamak.
the dungeon.
Enemy enter dungeon. Aku tak ada duit nak bina askar. Mana? Oh, masuk ke sini. Oh, kita ada askar 2 percuma. Protect. Sebaik dah bagi askar percuma so. Tak ada duit nak bina askar. Dia ketuk sini buat apa? Duit tinggal 10,000 je. Bahaya ni kalau duit habis susah ni. 1, 2, 3. Jom kita pergi serang dapatkan api. Kita kat mana? Pergi serang tempat ni nak dapatkan api. Boleh research hila.
If you worked any slower, you'd be going backwards.
Dia hilang sendiri lah. Yang udah naik sendiri. Yang 5 tu yang udah boleh naik sendiri. Yes. Aduh, kat sini ada satu. Jauh je. Jauh tak ada. Oh, kita dah boleh diisi api kan. Api apa ni gila semua. Naga. Apa ni? Kau matilah. Macam boleh jadi seorang kat situ? Bunyi hila dulu. Selamatkan diri. Alah, mati semua. Tak dapat ni lagi. Balik.
Just wait.
Balik. No. Stun. Mana katil? Kenapa kau orang tak bina katil ni? Macam mana nak suruh kita punya bina katil ni? Dia bina sendiri tu.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
What the fuck?
Ouch!
Very good. Mana askar kecil lain sih?
Give me my orders!
Bawa katil. Kantin kita dekat sini. Besar juga. Banyak je makanan, tak apa. Dia dah habis dah. Buat je ni. Kena explore, cari duit dulu. Duit ada dekat sarang laba-laba. Mana si sarang laba-laba tu? Ni kot, ada kotak-kotak ni apa ni? Toolbox. Woi, kau pergi mana sini? Yang lempang ke? Ni. Ni, buka ni. Lari pula. Kerja tak habis. Aku nak suruh cari duit. Oh, ada duit ni. Oh, ada duit. Aha, jumpa pun. Kat sini rupanya. Nak pergi mana sini lah? Oh, patutlah. Korek. Jumpa ni. Bilik duit. Oh, apa ni? Oh, ada lagi ya? Gambar benda kan ni? Dragon Lizard.
Ow!
It's payday.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Hasta la vista, baby. Apa ni? Oh, sarang dia. Minion dia mengantuk. Bukan aku nak buat katil. Mana katil? Mana ada katil? Pergilah tidur ni.
There are enemies in your
Aduh, siapa kat sebelah dungeon aku ni? Mana askar kita?
From above.
Mana? Macam baik kita boleh angkat-angkat kan? Banyak askar boleh buat, boleh buat 13 orang. Askar kita ada apa? Healer 1, Goblin 1, Ogre 1. Itu je. Satu naga, ada Demon 2 ekor. Healer penting. Kita boleh 1, 2, 3. Habis-habis lah. Sikit lah, tak ada duit. Kau buat duit pergi mana? Okay. Oh, letak sini je kan? Sini ada lagi satu. Ada duit usor ni. Oh ni. Kita nak kerja lagi ni. Tak tahu lagi nak max 15 per kerja. Oh, dah sampai hujung aku. Oh, dah. Apa ni? Okey. Oh, beli duit. Macam nak cancel ni? Tak boleh cancel ke? Alamak, dah beli dia. Kita ada dua tempat duit. 3, satu lagi ni. Jadi ni dah nak habis dah. Boleh dia pergi serang base. Pergi serang jahat. Dia banyak air. Okay, cukup lah. Banyak gila bawa. Rasa tak boleh bawa semua kot.
What?
Nanti kalau base kena serang nanti susah. Kita tinggal lah berapa
I
orang.
love to work with professionals. Just once.
Mana Goblin? Mana? Kau tak payah ikut. Ni orang ni duduk rumah. Nanti kena serang base ni, tak ada orang nak protect pula. Aku lepas sini.
I am the queen of evil.
Mana eh? Oh sini. Bau cakap dah ada orang masuk lah.
Oh, I'd love to work with professionals.
Mana tu?
Just once.
Boleh ke 4 orang je?
Payday.
Alamak, macam tak boleh je. Ke atas lagi nak kena jaga. What?
I'll be back.
Saya tak tengok kan. Kita punya leader mati pula. Saya tak tengok, saya pergi jaga bawah tadi. Tai. Mana sekarang kita ramai-ramai? Lari. Balik. Alah, fail lah. Lari. Selamatkan diri kau. Aduh, patut saya mati kat sini. Dia kena tembak dengan gunner ni. Tai. I like you. Terima kasih like. Kenapa tak ada bunyi ni? Sakit je. Mana buku ni tak apa. Ambil buku dia, oi. Tak nak ambil buku. Critical hit bonus. Bagi bos lah. Sudah bos sampai tadi.
Take me to the enemy.
Golek tu. Satu pun tak dapat curi lagi. Susah lah satu chicken ni. You can send creature to guard duty in guard room. They need to meet automatically while they are waiting for enemy. Okay. Oh, trapdoor wooden. Oh, ada trap lah. Oh, senang lah. Tak payah nak annoying tu. Sejelah semua. Alalang. Guard room. Sekarang kita ada kat sini. Katil ada. Mana letak guard room ni? Entrance dekat sini. Tapi ni guard room. Lima cukup kot. Tak ada sini.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Sekejap aku tak ada. Guard room. Oh ni. Okay. Drum, build a guard room. Build in the guard room can be struck. The drum ni. Drum ni boleh berapa banyak? Drum ni tak apa. Benda apa tau drum ni? Can be struck by a hand of terror to boost all enemy currently. Oh. Tak nak cancel. Kotak tadi. Oh, banyak duit. Mana bilik kotak kita? Oh ni. Patutlah ada dua je. Tak dan. Dia kena bina besar lagi. Kotak ni ambil berapa ni? Alamak. Mesin buat kotak ni. Mana sih? Mana ni? 3-3. So, saya kena bina 6-6. Nama cukup pun. Ni kantin pun kena besar kot ni. Kantin kecil sangat tak ada makanan. Tapi makanan kita cukup je. Makanan kita cukup je. Kerja dah maksimum lah. Saya rasa kena farm dulu, bagi kuat baru kita pergi serang base, baru senang. Ya. Yeah. Oh, soy. Kilang. Dia bawa kereta besar sikit. Apa makanan tak ada?
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Mana kerja aku ni? Buat kerja tu. Pakai je. Ni gun cannon ni kuat ni. Wow.
Stay down.
They're fighting in the dungeon. Base aku tahu lah. Oh, ganti ni. Besar kan dia tempat ni. Nasib baik main ni dia tak pakai duit. Tinggal 9,000 tu. 5,000.
It's payday.
Apa ni? Sini dah habis duit dah, tak ada duit dah rasa. Biasa ada duit sejauh-jauh ni. Banyak lagi kita tak explore ni. Korek lah, korek. Kau ada duit banyak kat belakang ni. Banyak mana lah ni. Aku nak duit tak nak mana. Tak guna pun mana. Tak ada kira aku ni. Oh dah hujung dah. Dah korek sampai hujung. Tengok ada apa kan. Jauh ni. Jauh gila. Macam penat. Dia penat.
Population limit reached? Population limit reached? Ha! Well then, plenty to throw at the enemy.
What? Oh ni. Tak ada tempat yang infinity ke? Diamond. Habis. Mana yang jauh ni? Oh ni jumpa dah diamond. Ya ke? Dia kedai ni. Dia tak boleh korek sebab dia ni dragon.
Enemies in your dungeon.
Semak lah.
Evil is unstoppable. Just
Sibuk je serang-serang dungeon aku tengah membina ni. Rasa ada korek kan. Bagus juga suruh minion korek macam ni. Rasanya map ni duit dia limited lah. Kita tak boleh bagi sangat. Mana? Oh, dia ada jumpa. Yes. Bagus juga suruh mini just cari straight macam ni kan. Ni dapat dia buat lagi ke? Boleh lah depan ni. Dapat ada lagi depan ni kan. Sini macam banyak duit dia semua. Tak ada kot.
Payday.
Apa hijau-hijau tu? Kita ada banyak makanan. Batu, apa tu, kayu pun banyak. Aku dah angkat dah ada. See, I knew it. Banyak batu, banyak duit semua.
Newborn babies would work faster and cry less than you lazy dogs.
Correct, correct. Baik korek ni free je. Tak payah bayar. Kau buat apa?
Enemies enter the dungeon.
Mari ya. Beli apa ni? Beli apa tu banyak orang ni nak buat guard room. Tak ingat eh. Mana tempat duit ni orang? RM14,000 di sini. Macam mana nak suruh orang masuk ke dalam guard tu ni? Oh, okey. Oh, boleh 21 kat dalam ni. Salahnya askar aku berapa orang je boleh buat. Alah, tak ada duit dah. Berapa orang nak protect dalam 5 orang tu? Mana healer? Mana healer? So, mana? Orang cukup berapa orang? Healer. Mana si healer? Dia lepak mana si healer? Buat je lah. Kau duduk dalam bilik ni. Banyak duit. Ni dia orang masuk kat sini kan. Kita dapat rangkap sini. Manual trap, automatic lah. Ni arrow trap, spike trap. Kenapa tak boleh?
Payday.
Manual trap macam ni.
Oh, I'd love to work with professionals.
Kenapa tak boleh beli?
Just once.
Oh, patutlah. Nampak. What? Kenapa tak boleh beli trap? Entahlah. Lantar. Kalau nak masuk. Wow. Masuk mana sini?
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Bawa je kau. Protect. Betul. Terima kasih lah. Drop tu makin kuat kan. Apa lagi yang kita tak ada? Tinker tu tak ada. Ni Tinker. Bukan ada dah tu. Ya ke? Tinker Cave. Mana ada Tinker Cave ni? Nak beli kat mana setting Cave ni? Tinker Cave ni tak apa. How and Goblin can work in the Tinker Cave and use toolbox to make trap. Oh, patutlah tak boleh buka trap sebab tak ada benda ni. Okay. Kita perlukan bilik. Boleh ke? Tujuh. Entrance dia kat sini. Ada 2 entrance. Besar sangat tu. Dah lantar. Tinker main. Oh gila biliknya. Apa ni? Kenapa ada tanda soal ni? Missing work unit. Oh memanglah tak buat lagi. Ni benda ni. Tersengit kan tu? Macam nak rotate? Oh ni. Oh tak boleh tak muat. Macam nak move? How do you move? Oh biarlah. Bina. Irfan, hello. Balde gate dia lebih kurang macam
grandmother could build this base faster and protect it better than you.
Macam Divinity benda tu. Game tu kalau untuk orang yang minat best lah. Saya rasa tak, game tu bukan untuk semua orang. Game tu bukan untuk semua orang. Game dia macam attack gila-gila. Macam turn base. Saya rasa kalau orang yang tak minat tak best kot. Dia RPG dia attack gila-gila.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Alamak, mana?
Payday.
Tak best. Turn base boring gila. Ada orang minat. Kebanyakannya orang tua minat. Orang yang macam dah berumur kan, sebab dia punya refleksi tu tak berapa tajam dah sebab dia dah tua kan. Jadi diorang suka main game macam tu. Satu lagi nak max. Satu lagi serang lah. Kalau kita minat RPG Explore Adventure macam Elden Ring lah. RPG Explore. Saya RPG boleh lah, minat lah juga. Sekarang saya cuba nak jinakkan diri main game strategi. Macam ni kan, game strategi macam ni. Game strategi pun orang tua juga main. Apa nama dia? Iblis Isis. Iblis nama dia. Kalau kita angkat orang, askar-askar kat luar ni pun kena, askar yang ni pun kena angkat juga. Saya pelik tengok orang main Spiderman. Kenapa? Bukan Spiderman best tu. Apa game yang sama? Dah habis pun main lagi. Mungkin orang minat ke. Gila betul. Boleh lah ni. Pergi serang lah. Tekut lah ni. Apa dia buku? Tak boring ke? Dia tak boring ke? Siapa yang jaga base? Tak ada orang jaga base. Oh my god.
Time to take out the trash. Destroy them all.
Yeah.
Move it, you slackers. We need more resources.
Masuk. Kau kena jaga sini, kau kena jaga base. Ni cakap best gila. Kalau saya sekali lepas dapat full trophy, saya pun kalau main, mana main banyak kali. Macam Last of P saya tengok ada orang main banyak kali. Habis main lagi. Saya malah. Sebab benda sama kan, konten sama je. Diablo tak main.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Mana enemy? Lepas sini orang aja. Kalau mau macam kuat je. Mati seorang. Tak boleh, saya tak boleh lagi serang base dia sebab saya kena serang kan. Ni kena serang gana belakang ni. Saya dah upgrade max lah. Benar lah upgrade. Mati ya, mati. Oh, dekat dalam base tak apa, kalau mati kita boleh sambung terus kan. Mungkin sebab saya noob kot, saya tak tahu benda nak buat kan. Baru main kan. Tak tahu nak buat macam mana. Ni kot sebab tak pukul gendang ni kot. Benda ni dapat buff. Biarlah. Biar diorang jaga. Jangan senang lagi tak cukup. Ni base ni saya punya askar ni nak pergi serang base orang. Tadi serang tak lepas je.
Newborn babies would work faster
Mana?
and cry less
Oh.
than you lazy.
Ni gana ni sakit gila siut. Kena bola cannon dulu. Mati dah siku. Mati je. Ubat ambil. Ni gila, mono gila kau ajar. Berapa lama dia suruh kita tahan?
Fight for me and regain your honor. I am Isildur's heir. I mean, the deathly pale evil's messenger. Fight for me, and I will consider your oath fulfilled. An oath that you never swore. Excuse me, I seem to have mixed a few things up.
Game ni feeling dia macam Warcraft lah, Warcraft 3 kan.
But good enough for the mindless hordes buried here who excitedly
Best jugalah kalau minat.
even if it was with nothing more than a moaned and so the walking
dapat.
hero rose to serve the abominable evil.
Oh, dapat skor baru.
Is eloquent frequent envoy with the split
Boleh
personality.
kawal ke?
Hey,
Oh, tak
I
boleh.
can't hear you.
I certainly hope so. I don't want to just waste my insults.
We'll talk later.
Ya, aku boleh kawal, tak boleh.
Undead. Destroy
Oh, dia
the
tolong, ah.
living.
Oh, dah lemah ni. Lemah gila. Macam mana nak lawan ni? Laser pula.
What are you doing, you deadbeats?
Hey,
Are
fucking-
you seriously going to let a few old corpses get the better of you?
Oh!
Take care of this vermin before I kick your asses so hard you fly all the way to Stormbreeze, where you can tell Thanos personally what a bunch of goddamn cowards.
Rasanya
you
kena
really
pecahkan ni
are.
dulu ni. Yang kecil-kecil ni dulu. Warcraft tak buat baru. Dota dah tak ada dah macam ni kan, game macam ni. Mungkin tak ada sambutan kot. Apa ramai gila ni. Alamak, saya punya bising serang. Lepas tu kena gaduh kat atas lagi, gaduh kat bawah lagi, pening kepala tu. Mati je.
That Tanya
Aduh.
sure can't take much. There she goes, dropping again.
Apalah susah sangat gini. Betul lah. Aku mati. Ni kenapa ni? Oh ni. Balik rumah. Xbox Series X digital tu lambat lagi. Ada ke Series X digital? Yang digital tu Series S. Bulat. Jadi ke tu? Saya ingat ke rumah dia tu. Saya ingat ke rumah je. Dia pergi keliling. Satu, dua, tiga, empat. Satu, dua, tiga, empat. Healing yang mulut tu. Alah, dah bergerak lah, tak boleh nak healing. Tiga, empat. Kita bawa keluar semua ni. Alah Dungeon Keeper. Ni memang Dungeon Keeper pun.
Can I do for you?
Dungeon Keeper 3. Tapi tak ada keeper lah. Dungeon 3. Tak silap saya, dia buang keeper tu sebab kena saman je.
Just wait. Evil is unstoppable.
Cut more trees, you sleepyheads. We need more
Kalau kat bawah lah. Macam mana? Apa ni je lah. Main juga ke Fik? Saya baru je nak menjinakkan diri main game ni. Tak reti. Jangan bagi ogre tu mati. Ini dia. Mati ke? Okay, tak ada orang mati. Pilih lah ogre ni isu.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Alamak, ada orang enter dungeon. Mana? Kenang-kenang.
And the living dead rose.
Yang lazy-lazy ni keluar lah. What? Macam mana kau mati? Kat sini. Aduh. Dah kenapa kau duduk kat situ? Bongok betul lah. Ya ke selamat? Tak selamat. Rasanya kena bina trap lah. Biar ada orang gaduh. Yang ni pun tak lepas lagi. A creature die. Kita tak pangkap ni. Kita buat lagi kena letak pangkap. Arrow trap, spike trap. Habis aku pakai tai. Apa ni?
Payday.
Spin. Dia tulis ni. Kenapa? Not enough toolbox. Fuck that, bro. Toolbox tak cukup pula. Kena main ni kot. Spell ni. Saya tak main spell lah ni. Dia benda ni. Demon Strength. Demon Portal can be cast on a portal demon that creates a virtual room. Banyak benda ni.
Smith wasn't built in a day, but if you lame asses had been there, the entrance gate still wouldn't be finished.
Tanta sesión ni. Bawa yang banyak trap main. Bawa rumah tak lepas.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Ouch!
Lagi stupid.
Command me. And stay down.
Banyak sekarang mampus. Gila-gila. Oh, dah api sini. Vortex ni. Oh, kalau kita gendang dia datang. Nampak semua datang. Buat apa ni? Masih buntu tak tahu nak buat apa ni. We need trap bro. Oh, dia pakai benda lain. Dia pakai benda ni. Dia macam kotak lain. Macam... Oh, okay. Tak sama je. Dia bagi serang. Boleh ni. Kita kena hati-hati.
Command me.
Aku bawa ramai gila kali ni. Bapak ramai aku bawa.
Move it, you slackers. We need more resources.
Kenapa nyawa banyak gila hilang? Shoot. Siapa yang kuat tangan ni? Bapa. Oh, dia punya leader ke? Oh, ranger tu leader dia.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Mana ini?
Hasta la vista, baby. Take that, you worm!
Mana esok kali? Oh, hilang. Diorang on the way. Select capture ni dulu lah kat ni.
Thanos must die.
Ini kantor ni buat askar kat sini. Gun ni. Ini ada bahaya siut. Kena capture sikit-sikit lah. Kalau kita terus redah base dia bahaya. Nak serang base aku lah. Gunner cannon. Ristus.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Ni sini dah capture dah. Rope. Oh, dapat pencuri.
More undead joined the monstrous evil, and with a spirited, if moaned, brains staggered off towards the human defenders, the glorious...
Kita ada 4 orang
Hey,
gila.
that's my text. You don't even appear in this dialogue at all.
Your problem for taking such a long ciggy break. I'll take over your job in the long run. That's something we can both agree on.
Are your two personalities conspiring against me? Huh. As a narrator, I am unsurpassed. If you heard the stories I tell in the bar on weekends... Forget about that. Additional undead have been secured for the insidious evil. Suddenly, a few dissatisfied
What?
bears appeared directly in front
Bear?
of Talia. Exactly, bears. And they attacked.
Hey!
This had nothing to do with a certain narrator's injured pride, but made total sense within the framework of the story. And the living dead rose.
So hati-hati. Wah, ni. Serang-serang badan net. Go.
Ow!
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Take that, you worm!
It's payday. Your dungeon heart is under attack.
Bye-bye, baby!
That Tanya sure can't take much. There she goes, dropping again. And again, the brain-hungry zombies rose against the human defenses.
Jaga, jaga! Oh, kita ada banyak benda ni. Gila tak ada. Bila ada 3. Okay, cukup. Tanya mati je. Tanya mati. Ada banyak dia buat pelangkah ni. Saya kena tutup lah bilik ni. Sebab nanti orang yang serang tu datang masuk kan. Yalah.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
What? Satu yang kuat-kuat pula tu. Ni manual. Malah lah main manual. Biar. Orang lalu sini, di sini tadi. Dia bau ke? Kan tak cukup satu. Apa yang tak cukup? Gila lagi banyak gila bagus. Bos sebab tak buat ni kot, jadi tak kuat kan. Oh ni.
My grandmother could build this base faster and protect it better than you.
Apa tak cukup duit.
So incredibly strong! Time to
Oh yo,
die.
kita beli. 20 orang ke bawah ni. Tak lepas juga tak tahu lah. Ada orang masuk, Masuk ke mana? Ni.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Lag je banyak sangat. Penuh je. Friend, terima kasih like. Biar mampu semua.
Command me.
Ada shadow. Oh, kita. Oh, okay. Hold on.
The dark power fills me.
Oh, banyak gila.
You desire?
Apa ramai ke bawah. Ni ada orang sini, aku nampak ni. Alamak, tu. Nak serang besi tu. Wah, jom pula ni.
Steel Smith wasn't built in a day, but if you lame asses had been there, the entrance gate still wouldn't be finished.
Payday.
Oh, mampus ke bawah ni. Oh, dia kena bag. Baik tu. Ramai gila so. Gila. Ni gimana pula ni? Oh,
Even more undead. Yes. Walk my mindless hordes and destroy the living. Do
saya
you
akan mati.
always have to be so evil? Ugh. Is that a trick question? Naturally. Who, if not me?
And
This
even
vile
though
god
they
has
marched
depleted.
against the human defenses in the glamorous evil's name, they didn't stand a chance. But suddenly, and this had nothing to do with the protagonist's previous insults, evil bears once again appeared to attack Talia.
Hey, it's all right, okay? You can keep your job. I'm sorry.
Almost miraculously, a bolt of lightning hit the bears and killed them on the spot. Amazing. But of course, it all made sense within the greater framework of this story. The Walking Dead
Yes.
set out to destroy all living things. All good living things, of course.
Let's go guys, let's go. Tunggu zombie datang. Dia keroyok ramai-ramai.
I have to leave you now because I have to prepare something back home. But you hold the fort here. Got it? Good. Take care of them.
With these heroic words, grimly the great dwarf king took to his heels and ran. Some might think it counted.
Yes, the damn coward. But we'll get him and then we'll organize an intervention. We'll tear him a new one.
My goodness, what a turn of phrase. Outrageous. Still, it was a desire I can only
Nak kira bawah
for
kau.
the validation craving evil.
Pecah dia pecah.
And the good people's defensive camp went up in flames. The pitiful
Alamak.
survivors ran in panic and dispersed in all directions.
Ha! Those cowards! See how they run! Isn't that funny?
It does have something comical about it. Even the zombies emitted a laughing moan before pushing on to get some tasty brains before the others did. The dungeon heart is being attacked.
Hasta la vista, baby!
Cuba untuk kita regroup balik kan. Isi senyawa. Goblin dah mati semua.
I am even stronger!
Kau dah ready lah Tom? Dah nak habis ni.
Everything evil comes from a... Evil will triumph.
Mau apa ni?
And again, the brain-hungry zombies rose against the human defenses.
Gila, patutnya tunggu zombie datang dulu.
It's payday.
Satu askar pun tak mati tu. Ya, benar Mon.
Now it is time
Eh,
to
susah
find
betul.
Grimly and give him his rightful punishment.
What rightful punishment?
And
Banyak zombie.
oh, rightful or not, what do I care? As long as the dwarfs suffer.
Lama saya satu mission ni. Asli sejam siut. Gila.
The lands of Ash Spring were wholly under the crazed evil's control. Every now and then, a confused zombie would pop up, even though the living had already been driven out. But that didn't matter, for the absolute evil's hordes set out for Steelsmith, King Grimly's headquarters.
Sejam 36 minit. Gila lama. Bapa. Penat aku begini.
The Ash Spring swamplands, while Grimly
Okay, I guess it now off. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. Good night.
The brutal evil's
Peace.
army had reached the dwarven town of Steelsmith and made ready to storm it. Inside, the fierce dwarven King Grimly planned its defense.